Hello guys, my name is Vita and I'm from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy city. And today on my stream, you guys have an opportunity to have a video date with me face to face for free. Here's guys some introduction video about myself that you know a little bit more about myself, especially for newbies at our channel.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. And guys, announcement. You have the opportunity to have unlimited free video dates with any of our live streamers every day, starting from today until July 31st. So actually, the whole the whole month and life, probably for some of you, if you will be successful, of total pleasure. And this is for free. So this is your opportunity, guys, to practice your dating skills and get honest feedback and tips from our ladies. Single versus married streamers. Keep in mind that some of our streamers are registered brides at matchguarantee.com. And if you want, guys, to try your luck dating them in real life, and you should go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating and buy them flowers and send them an individual letter with your contact information. Also, with our married streamers, like me, for example, you still have the opportunity to pretend you are on the date with me or other married streamer and get sincere feedback on how well you do and how you can improve. So guys, if you want unlimited dating, here is how it works. First, you must register by going to www.matchguarantee.com/register. That's for sure you should do, even if you are already a registered member at Match Guarantee. You need to do that once again, and I will show you the video how it works in reality right now. Filling in the form, making sure to select the option that you heard about us from Ukraine Dating YouTube channel. This is the key, guys. Don't confuse it and don't miss it. And without selecting this, you will be missed. So guys, let's start. And I'm gonna show you the video for your better understanding what we're gonna do, what bonuses and benefits you're gonna have, and then we continue our communication.
Hey guys, welcome to UkraineDating.tv. The best thing since sliced bread, literally, in the dating world, especially if you're looking to date a Slavic woman. Until July 31st, you can date come online and do a video date face to face with any of our streamers, okay, for all of July, completely free. I can't stress it enough, guys, that is the key to your successful relationship that ends in marriage, is you understanding the ladies. And I gotta tell you, it's not an easy job. It's like they should offer a bachelor or a master's program in understanding Ukrainian woman or Slavic woman's psyche. It's that complicated, and it's just so reverse intuitive to us. Now, I've got to say, some of our ladies are single and they're match guarantee registered brides, and some of them are not. Some of them are even married. But the thing is, really, it's just an exercise in communication, right? But especially for the ones that are single, you have a shot at dating a match guarantee lady. So what you do is, if you come on, you camshare, and you feel something special, you think she likes you, you like her, you need to be the man. Take the next step. It's about your action. And what you can do is go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating, and you can pay $200, buy her flowers. We will send her a bouquet of flowers, and you can write her whatever you want as a letter, as an introduction to yourself. You definitely want to tell her that you're interested in her. You'd like to get to know her more, and you can include your contact information. And if you make an impression and she likes you, that she will contact you back, because she's an available bride. So if you look like a serious groom that she's interested in, age appropriate, so less than 15 years should be for the most part. Some guys can push that 15-year envelope a bit. You see the URL on the screen right now, yoursmv.com, and you can calculate 4 things. And really, this gives you a real invaluable insight as to how attractive you are to Ukrainian and Slavic women. And the thing about this calculator, it's not designed to see how valuable you are in the eyes of Western women or American women at all, because it's night and day different. How a Slavic woman evaluates a prospective husband, because this is a serious calculator. It's not, hookup culture calculator, like, are you a stud? You look good, you got a 6-pack. It's not that at all, because that's not important to Slavic women that are looking for a good husband. It's got all the input variables that Slavic women find important, and it's weighted accordingly. It's very accurate. So you can calculate 4 things. First one is your SMV, sexual market value, quick. It's a quick calculator. So quick means not as accurate, because it's not as many questions, but you can do it in a couple of minutes. Then there's your SMV accurate. It's the second calculator. Then number 3, it's probability of marriage. It will calculate your chances of marriage with a Slavic woman. Okay. That has a lot of questions, a lot of input variables. So it's very accurate. And then lastly, it's max age gap. So you can calculate the maximum age gap that you can realistically have with a Slavic woman. To qualify for this free dating, unlimited free dating, the month of July, actually from now until July, unlimited dating, you got to go to here. You got to register. Even if you've already registered, you got to register again. You answer all the questions. And when you are registering, you're going to come to this question. Where did you hear about Match Guarantee? You must put this, not Google search, not Facebook, not Instagram, Match Guarantee, YouTube, no, UkraineDating.tv, YouTube. The 5th option, UkraineDating.tv. Only guys that select that are entitled to free dating.
So guys, I hope you understand what all that means. And actually today we have a first day when you can really start practicing virtually, of course, dating with Ukrainian women. So what you're gonna do, you need to come share with me and pretend you are my possible future groom, probably, and we're gonna have like a virtual date with you. So pretending it's the first date and we are on the early stage of our relationship, probably the first meeting. Yeah, and hopefully not the last. And of course, practice makes perfect, you know. So you can try yourself and then we can discuss that. Anyway, guys, until you are getting ready, I would like to say hello to everybody who found the possibility, who woke up so early, especially to join me today. And thanks for that, of course, you know. Ватватичик, привет, and happy Saturday, Vita. Happy Saturday to you and to all the rest viewers. Yeah, and Vatvatichik, what's here? Seems they are stocking up on energy to have good conversations with Vitechka. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. They may be eating big breakfast at the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, guys, so join our live stream. I think it could be really interesting, exciting, and even entertaining, also educating. Absolutely nothing to be scared about. I'm not biting, I'm too far from you. So anyway, I think it can be kind of fun, kind of, you know, joke, but I mean with a serious meaning, joke with a serious meaning, right? And why not? You can try. Just I'm your teacher and I'm taking the examination. So I want to see what actually you've learned for all this period you are attending our live streams, not only mine, but the rest of live streamers too. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so yeah. Diggs, by the way, 7. I was up. Hello, guys. Thanks for waking up. Who managed? So we have two bravest guys today to join my stream. Probably I scared you away, guys, from yesterday because I told you I will take kind of examination and we're gonna have a virtual date. So now I see nobody want to date with me. And maybe you're gonna try your chance. Maybe you're gonna try your luck. If not, but guys, I will give you some very useful information anyway for you guys, for both of you. Okay, we have someone. What let me know if 1 second. Yeah, and I guess we have one potential groom for me, but we'll see. If yes, then we continue. If not, then I will give you guys some information. I prepare some information for you. Partially, I will give you some tips, some instructions, what to do, what to not to do on the first date with Ukrainian women. Again, some education, some lessons for you. Okay. So, okay. And then until what is talking with the person, and then we will know if we can have this virtual date. Then yes, he will let me know. I hope you guys remember that you should be registered specifically on matchguarantee.com/register. Even if you registered before, you should do that second time. You must fill the special application, and when will be the question from where you heard about us, you should choose only Ukraine Dating YouTube. Okay, so then I see we can continue about our tips. And okay, your question, Vita, are your vegetables that you grow a month ago already produced vegetables or eat fruit? Unfortunately, and no, I would tell like this, still no. First of all, I have a very good harvest, I would say like this, harvest for my roses, which I actually planted this spring, you know, and I planted them a lot, really. So they produce absolutely awesome, cool flowers. We are taking care of them. Strawberry, yeah, we also planted strawberry, a lot of strawberry. This year I used fabric specially just to get rid of weeds and not to have this dry soil, you know, and to make the care actually easier and to keep the berries clean. So it's much better. So for now, yeah, kids already were eating the whole June strawberries. As for apples, they made me pissed off, by the way, because I really had a lot of, I don't know, baby apples on the whole garden, on all apple trees, but unfortunately, I don't know why, probably because it was too hot and trees were too weak so far because they're young, they just throw it away, unfortunately. So no apples this year. We're gonna see black currant, we're gonna see blueberry, we're gonna have raspberry for sure. It's blossoming, some blossoming and some we have a lot of berries, but so far they are green. So anyway, squashes, tomatoes and cucumbers are blossoming right now, so we're gonna have them later. So we'll see, we'll see. That's was an update for my garden. And guys, let's talk a little bit about, if we have this chance, so let's talk a little bit and then I will check comments from time to time. So dating tips and dating rules in Ukraine. I know that you've heard that million times, but you know, repetition and practice makes perfect. So we need to refresh our knowledges as far as our main topics for the whole July up to 31st July is dating, online dating or dating on the early stages, specifically with Ukrainian women. So actually how to behave on a date with Ukrainian women. So you should remember that women in Ukraine, they lead a modern lifestyle, but at the same time adhere to certain traditions that are significantly different from Western culture. That's why I always recommend to use and to try to check your SMV calculator, because it's a great difference between dating culture in Ukraine and in West, or specifically in America. So it's two different stories, the requirements, the demands, the expectations, ideas about family life, about future foreign husband. They are all different and completely differ from what Western and American women think about while dating or while choosing the guy. So it is these cross-cultural differences that give charm to Ukrainian women. That's why I decided to tell you guys about dating customs in Ukraine once again and once again. So here are some tips, main tips for you. Unforgettable moments of the first date. Of course, the first date, you know, it's the most exciting, the most nervous, anxious, and, you know, very exciting event. And of course, everybody want to make it the best, all your expectations. You want to learn more about your person. You want to see if there is a chemistry between you and her, and if there is a perspective, if there is a future for your relationship, especially if you really like the lady. But how your first date will go depends, of course, on both of you, on you and on her. So as for you guys, don't forget to wear nice and stylish clothes. For example, blue or black pants, a shirt with a collar. Yeah, we mentioned this point yesterday when we were discussing girls with a low self-estimation, right? And of course, jeans, guys, can be also nice, but that depends, jeans combined with what? You know, sometimes jeans and cotton jacket and cool shoes can really look cool, stylish, fashionable. You know, if everything is clean, ironed, you know, then it can be really nice. But if it's like oversized, not fresh, not ironed, you know, in combination with some old and dirty sneakers and some sweaty t-shirt, of course, the impression will be spoiled. So remember, we Ukrainian women meet you by how you look. That's very important. The second point is, on the first date, you should not kiss a Ukrainian woman on the cheek. Just give her a bouquet of flowers. You also have learned that already, because we Ukrainian women, we are traditional daters here, and we like flowers and we like sweets. But don't shake your hand, because shaking hands means like friendship zone, you know, not romantic, but more friends. So don't make this distance from the beginning. And of course, don't kiss her on the lips, or don't even try, unless you feel tremendous chemistry and you see these sparkles and quite obvious demonstrative signs when she wants really to demonstrate you what she wants you, then of course you're welcome, you can go ahead. But normally sometimes that can happen, but normally try to be in the frames, try to keep the etiquette and good manners. The women in Ukraine follow customs and traditions more than women in the West. You know that too. If you have a date with Ukrainian woman, be attentive and pay attention to her. Give her compliments and give gifts. As for gifts, we also spoke with you many times. No iPhones, no laptops, no iPads for kids, for no golden rings, no diamonds, nothing really expensive. That should be something small, something sweet, something what will remind her about you, and something what will demonstrate your attention and your care, that you didn't forget and you really wanted to please her. That can be some souvenir from your country, that can be some souvenirs for her parents, that can be some toy for her child, that can be just a bouquet of flowers, no necessarily that should be roses, and can be some boxes of nice chocolate or nice sweets. Okay, I will check. I will check your comments, guys. 1 second. I will check if you have a question, guys, and yeah, then we continue. But what? Vita blueberry pie? Yeah, absolutely. And Vita, how long did strawberry grow until it recently harvest? Not easy to grow strawberries. Your soil must be very good. No, my soil is very bad. It's dry and it's very sandy. When in the spring, it's good to plant, but in the summer, when the weather is 25 plus degrees, we have almost dust. You know, when you touch it, it's just like a dust, nothing. No fat, no fertilizers, just empty, poor soil. That's why it's really difficult. You need to plant with adding a lot of fertilizers. We need to water constantly, and we need constantly to add something to enrich the soil, to fertilize it. Actually, if you wanna know, last autumn I planted around 40 bushes of strawberry. This June we already ate them. They were cool, great, absolutely. And another 80 bushes or 90 bushes, I guess, I planted this spring just in April, and we also ate already strawberries from every single bush I planted in April. So actually nothing. Yeah, you need to take care, you need to fertilize, you need to poison, you need to make the soil, to enrich the soil. But actually, and of course I would recommend to have a fabric, because that will prevent from weeds growing, you know. It will keep the water more inside the soil, and of course will be more clean berries, because when it's raining, you know, and when these berries lay on the wet soil, then of course they start to be rotten. Okay, guys, if there is no anybody who wants to have a virtual date with me right now, we can continue then our tips and lessons. But guys, once again, that's not scary. I'm not biting. I'm not teacher. I'm not going to give you mark. If you make some mistake, I will just politely, in a well manner, how I used to do, point that this you shouldn't say, and you'd better say this, you'd better do that, you'd better don't do that. So don't be afraid, just try, nothing scary. Okay? Yeah, Robert, hello, hello. Okay, what is your question, Vita? Which of the berries do you prefer to make something with? What kind of things, jelly, pie, etc., do you like to make from berries? Usually we like to make jelly. I like. My mom like to make vareniki, you know, vareniki dough, and inside she can put strawberry or cherries. That's cool. We can make apple pie. Yeah, we can do everything, but you know, but always every summer I make a lot of jelly for winter, a lot of. And that's really nice, very tasty. Even if you're hungry, just the bread, milk, glass of milk, and some nice cherry jelly. That's great. So So, guys, okay, so don't forget that you need to be registered at matchguarantee.com/register. Even if you did that before, you should do that once again and and fulfill application once again, choosing the option Ukraine Dating YouTube channel. When is the question from where you heard about us? And if there is no question, guys, I'm going to continue my tips. So we talk about flowers, so don't forget to give her flowers. Open the door, of course, before entering the restaurant. Be a gentleman, right? Move the chair. So propose her a menu. Call a taxi if it's very late, and desirably pay for that. No shopping, no going to buy something. Remember about that. So nothing ruins a romance like discussing financial matters with a woman. On the first date, you guys should avoid talking about sexual topics as well. In the West, you can talk about it openly, but in Ukraine, it is considered vulgar, at least on the first date, when you know each other better, when you trust each other, when you have a connection, when you build a rapport, and you have this chemistry. And of course, you start your intimate life, your sexual life with your Ukrainian woman, then yes, would be really nice if you have these sex topics, sex texting, exchanging sex messages. Why not? That only will make chemistry between you and energy between you more hot and will raise the desire for both of you. So I think, remember that texting is really nice. So ask your questions during the first, and not only the first date, but on the second, on the third as well. I mean, while you first meet her. So ask her questions, but don't talk too much about yourself. By showing genuine interest in a Ukrainian woman, you will make, guys, this date successful, definitely. Because we know some narcissist or egoistic people, they can talk and talk and talk and talk. The woman just sitting silent, just listening how beautiful you are, how much you earn, what kind of cool job you have, what a shitty was your ex, how many hours you spent in gym. All these questions, of course, and all these topics can be nicely, but they should be harmonically insert into the conversation. I mean, on the first dates, I would recommend to ask her more questions, listen, and then, of course, when she asks you, give her an answer. And of course, if the topic allows, of course, listening to her answer, you can comment and tell about yourself in this way too. So treat a Ukrainian woman with respect, and she will see a sincere and caring man by her side. Etiquette, guys, basic and general rules of table behavior, right? Also very important. If you invite a Ukrainian woman to a restaurant on your first dates, so you should remember that the basic rules of table behavior are similar to those like all over the world, and of course to those in Western countries and culture, right? But there are still some differences. So if you find yourself with Ukrainian woman in Ukrainian restaurant, just observe what other people do and try to do the same. I mean, don't shock people by being too different. Let's say a rude, simple, primitive example. Let's say you are from some Eastern country where you used to eat with hands. So if you are in Ukrainian restaurant or in French or Italian restaurant and you see all people use forks, knives, of course, better not to eat with hands, even if you used to do that in your motherland, right? So try to see what local people do in order not to shock her and people around you. I don't need to tell that you should hold a fork in your left hand and a knife in your right while dining in a Ukrainian restaurant, right? And you guys need to start eating after being invited by a Ukrainian woman. I mean, it's not like she should tell you, okay, start eating, but she should start eating the first or give you some sign, right? Because if she's just sitting and keep silence, maybe waiting, and the food is already on the table, Or sometimes I saw such cases. Let's say I ordered salad and you ordered steak. Salad will be done much faster. And of course, my salad will come much earlier than your steak, right? If I start eating not waiting for you, that will look a little bit rude. Means you come to eat, and will be absolutely awkward situation, awkward pauses, and you will feel very uncomfortable. Also, in your case, if your salad came earlier and she's still waiting for her dishes, if you start eating before she start eating, and when she has an empty table, I think I don't need to explain how rude it will be, and low bad manners, right? So of course, also don't offer her to try something from your plate until you don't know each other well, you feel absolutely comfortable. Of course, when you're already lovers, when you're already in passion, when everything is cool, then you can exchange food, you can feed each other during the supper. That's absolutely fine and nice, and even in Ukrainian restaurant, that's okay. Everybody understand you are a romantic couple and nothing bad in that. But on the first date, please try not to do that, because you're not in too close relationship so far. And one more tip: don't hide your hands; they should be visible. First of all, remember about nails, right? We paid attention a lot to this topic yesterday, so your hands should be clean. Your hands should be, you know, look okay. I don't say nice if you are a physically working person, but definitely your nails should be cut and clean. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so yeah, but Vatichik, your question. Vita, to follow up on the talking part, it also gives a man a lot of bonus points if something that was talked about during the date is brought up in a conversation or a later moment, another date. Of course, absolutely. Of course, I completely agree. I completely agree with you, Atlatichik. Yes, so guys, I see we have absolutely tremendously low amount of viewers today. I see just few people. Some of them are shy even to say hello in the chat, but I don't know why. Probably you are working, probably you are cooking, probably you are driving. That I can understand, but guys, don't be shy to train, to exercise in dating. It's a real chance, really, because no matter how much theory I will give you, no matter how much material I will give you, you need to practice. And while you don't start practicing, you won't understand how it really works with Ukrainian women. So take it easy, don't be shy, don't be modest. It's just like, we can do like 5-10 minutes. Just just try, okay? But remember, you should be registered at Match Guarantee. Even if you did that before, you need to do that once again and to complete the form. Also, don't forget about your SMV calculator, which I believe absolutely useful, tremendously necessary for all foreign guys who plan to start dating with Ukrainian women, because we have different views, different ideas about dating, about family life, about our future husband, family models. So that will give you an idea how successful you can be, or if you should work a little bit on yourself. Okay? Okay. Guys, your questions. Renee. Renee, hello Vita. You mentioned what not to do on the first date. Do your suggestions, no kissing, etc., apply during the first meeting with a lady that you have been speaking to for a month? No, of course. That's a little bit different story, of course. And if you talk with her for a month and you feel absolutely comfortable and you feel trust, and it's more than just like each other, And probably, maybe you even discussed and you touched some intimate topics in your communication. So of course you will be much closer to this lady when with the lady which you never actually probably was exchanging letters or something, just maybe few as kind of introduction. So yeah, the situation if you communicate online for a long time can be different. Oh my god, you can maybe even have sex on the first date and that will be fine because you already a little bit past this first period, and probably you were waiting for this meeting, absolutely, tremendously, both of you. And you were discussing that, how you gonna meet first time, and that you won't kiss her, something like that. That will be a little bit different, then yes. But I think her body language, her signs will tell you absolutely and obviously if she's ready for that and if she wants that. So, yeah. Mhm. Zen, hello. Zen Monkey, hello. Thanks for coming. Haha. No, no, not shy, just listening. Hi there, Vita and all others. Hello, thanks for joining, and I hope this will be useful for you. But I really would like to show you guys in real life how the date can be. Okay, not so real, but still, but still. Mhm. Vatvatic Vita, for those who are unaware of the taking the lady coat part, if there is no closet at the location and you have to put the coat over the chair, what would you consider appropriate? Uh, Hang it over another chair, over her chair. I think at her chair will be nice, but of course you should do that. You should open it, and put it on the back of the chair, on the shoulders of the cord, not twisting it and then putting, because it will be very uncomfortable for her to sit, because she will feel that under her back, right? So yeah, that will be nice. But even if there is no closet, sometimes they have a special, standing things next to the table, or next to the reception, where you always can leave your clothes. But if she forget, probably being too much excited, and anxious, and then she came to the table and still in the court, then you can do that. Okay, okay, guys. Mhm. And your question, Vita, do the men forbidden to give cheek to cheek kiss first unless the ladies start first? I don't think that the lady will do that kiss first time, at least at the beginning of date. She will be too shy and modest, but but at the end of date, I think that will depend. I think that will depend on how the date was, and probably she would make a movement, towards you, and then you will understand. So kiss, cheek to cheek kiss, right? So that can be nice. That will depend. How open the communication was. If it was still tensed, and more under the pressure, maybe a lot of awkward pauses, maybe you didn't feel comfortable, maybe, you know, you were not easy to talk or to find a common language, because some ladies can be silent at first dates, and maybe you got a bit a big stress, not necessarily to kiss her at the end of the date. But if you like her, of course, don't forget to take her contact information, to promise her to call her, and maybe if you really like her and you want to continue, guys, don't disappear, don't make these long pauses in communication, please. So try to text her, try to call her, even to check. But maybe texting, even, I would recommend for the first days, much more comfortable, because you don't see each other face to face, and it will be more easier. And while texting, people are more open, because you can't read their emotions, people can be shy, of course, at the beginning, the early stages of relationship, and texting and sending messages, voice messages, exchanging some emojis, you know, can really can help melting this, first awkwardness, first uncomfortableness and shyness, between both of you. And then next day, if you plan your date next day, then it will be much easier for you after communication, after the date, because, yeah, but if not, then not. But if you like her, and if you want to keep her, if you want to proceed in this relationship, try to set up next date, immediately after the date is over. So ask her when she's free and if she doesn't mind to meet you tomorrow, because you guys, when you come to Ukraine, of course, you don't have too much time. Actually, that's understandable. And of course, so try to be a gentleman. Even if you don't like the lady, something went wrong. That also can be no chemistry, or she turned to be a little bit different, a little bit different, from what you expected or from what you saw on the photos. I had I had one time such a story. If you want to know my personal experience, when I was younger, I was communicating online with some guy who was very far from me, and he was living in Russia and working in Russia at the north, so like thousands of kilometers away. But we were communicating almost 1 year online. We were talking over the phone. We were exchanging messages, emails. So everything was fine. And he was absolutely interesting and nice person for me. So we had a very good communication. And the guy actually like fall in love, and he planned to come to Sumy to marry me. And then unexpectedly he came to Sumy. It was very brave action. He left everything what he had there in Russia, his job, and he was at a very good job. He was earning good money. So I actually had one photo of him because I was shy to ask for more, like I want to look thoroughly at him. And it was a photo from sauna with some of his friends, with some not very clear photos. So it was okay. Yeah. And then finally, when he called me and said, "Guess where I am?" and he was in Sumy, and we agreed about the date to meet in the center of the city. You know what a huge disappointment I got when I saw him in real life. Oh my God. That I was really pissed off because he was absolutely not my type of the person. And he had some features, physical features, which I personally, as a woman, don't like and wouldn't want, in the man. So, and this is also very important to exchange real photos before you meet first time face to face. For women, I really would recommend even to send some photos, natural photos in home clothes, in pajama, without makeup, not like, of course, being ugly, like, with a dirty hairs or something, but that the guy have really an idea how you will be without all that camouflage, all that upgrade, and all that tuning, because that's really important. Sometimes when you see the woman without makeup in the morning, you can ask, "Oh my God, who is this? Who are you? What are you doing in my bed?" And unfortunately, as Ukrainian women, they like a lot of makeup, sometimes, not all, but sometimes really. So it can be really unpleasant situations due to this fact. So I would recommend, if you had a chance to communicate with your lady before meeting face to face, real meeting, before you come into Ukraine, or her coming to you, to exchange some normal domestic homemade photos while eating, being at gym, jogging, being with your mom, walking up your dog for her, cooking in the kitchen, meeting with her friends, just being at home, watching some movie, whatever. So that's really important, because this disappointment when you see the person first time and you expected, or you made the picture, or the reality and the photo is absolutely different, that can be a crash. That was in my situation. And at that moment I forgot. I'm sorry, I was young, 24, 25, something like that. I forgot about the whole year of absolutely nice and warm communication, because physically this guy was absolutely not my type. He was much lower than me, and so I didn't have any appeal while looking at him. And unfortunately he understood, he realized that in my eyes, he read that in my eyes, because I tried to keep the distance. The warmth which we had in letters disappeared. I was communicating more formal, and actually I wanted this date to finish faster, because I really felt uncomfortable because of this. Yeah, we had conversation with him after. He said, I understood that you didn't like me, but I'm an honest person. But we were friends for many years, and by the way, he didn't went back to Russia. He stayed in Sumy, he got married, he got the family there, and later in few years he said, thanks to you, I found my destiny in Sumy. So anyway, our communication was very useful. So even if you didn't like the lady for some reason, so you need to be careful, but it's better not to disappear, but to be anyway polite. Of course, you don't need to say, I don't like you, sorry, we're not going to meet. So you just promise to keep in touch, and then maybe discuss something, but also don't be in a hurry. If you didn't get any chemistry or something went wrong, by your opinion, don't make rush decisions, because sometimes it's like with roses. I will tell you, when you plant roses first year, they considered to be first year plants. They're very weak, they're very fragile, they're very sensitive. You really need to dance around and to give them a lot of care. And even if they blossom, they never show and demonstrate the full beauty of the flower. They're not so patient to the sun, they're not so patient, they can't keep the rain, they're more easy to get sick. So the flower will fade away much faster. So that will be the same with Ukrainian woman on the first date. She can be confused, she can be shy, she can be modest, she can be feeling uncomfortable, she doesn't know what to talk just because she's too nervous. But nervousness and anxiety, and if you see she's shy and maybe get blushing, that also can be a good sign. That means she really likes you, and she's afraid to spoil something, and she's afraid not to be attractive for you. So shyness and modestness, it's a very good sign for you, so for you to know. Okay, guys, let's see what another questions you have more for me. Okay. So, guys, also announcement to get video dating free until July 31st. Step number 1: register. You must register by going to matchguarantee.com/register. I guess you see the link on the screen, and filling in the form, making sure to select that you heard about us from Ukraine Dating YouTube channel. That is key, guys. Without selecting this, you will be missed. So be attentive about that. Step number 2: enter studio. Of course, enter new unique StreamYard link provided on screen by by me or any others, our beautiful streamers. Enter your full name or email when entering studio, so we can verify you have been already registered. And step number 3, guys, camera and audio on. You must have your camera and audio on to video date. That's, I guess, obvious and natural, and actually you all understand that. So is there any first brave man to have a video date with me now? Now, guys, is your chance to sharpen your dating skills with Slavic women. But I see no brave guys today, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe you're afraid, or maybe you think. We'll see. But as I said, I'm not biting, I'm not too judging, I'm not too strict teacher or examinator. So you should try that, even to have some fun and to see how successful you can be. Okay? Also, guys, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to give us your likes, and to hit the bell in order not to miss our live streams. And I would appreciate, of course, very much if you would show your support for my live stream today by subscribing. That, of course, I'm referring to newbies to our channel. Guys, all who are on our website and our channel already subscribed, I guess. Okay, guys, and we continue, and I'm looking for your questions more. Okay, guys, we have, by the way, 9 minutes, guys. We continue also the same topic tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you another tips and instructions. By the way, guys, tomorrow I will be streaming on Match Guarantee channel, not on Ukraine Dating like always. So on Sunday I will stream on Match Guarantee main channel, same time, 4 p.m. Ukrainian. So please join me tomorrow. Don't forget, get your nice skirt or t-shirt, and probably try to make a video call with me and try to have a virtual date with me tomorrow. And we're gonna continue the same topic. Yes, I would like to tell you about don'ts. Today we talked about do's, and tomorrow we're gonna talk about don'ts. So what not to do, what mistakes can be done, and how to avoid them. Okay, so please join me tomorrow. Don't forget, 4 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, at Match Guarantee main channel. Okay, and Vita, that funny, sex on the first date. Sometimes that's not funny. Sometimes that can be really nice. Who knows? Yeah. Usually it's not working, usually, but some exceptions still exist, and I know a lot of successful couples who got married and live very happy family life and after the sex on the first date. But I am not propaganding, I'm not provoking you right now to try to have sex on the first date. If you see your lady is okay and she demonstrates and send you this energy passes, and you see the desire in her eyes, but still try to be, not try, you should be gentlemen. Oh, my puppy is sneezing. You see, I'm telling truth, because you remember, if you tell something and somebody sneezing next to you, it means you're telling truth. So listen to me, guys. Puppy said I'm telling truth because he sneezed at my words. So I mean, all dates and all relationships, they are absolutely different and individual stories. Nobody can judge. You should feel the atmosphere. You should feel your woman. You should follow her body language, and of course you should see how the situation is going on. Okay, and then you will see, I'm sure you will see the answers in her eyes. Yes, guys. And what else? What questions? Robert E. Vita, that was a very current contemporary advice about how close some can become on the internet. Of course, if you are online dating with your lady, texting and exchanging messages, photos, I'm not telling intimate photos. Don't misunderstood me. Yeah, maybe later, if your lady is fine, and that can be fine, I guess, with Ukrainian ladies, if she feel trust. But again, don't push. Don't push. Even after a few months of communicating, not all people, not all women are ready for that until they see you face to face and actually have first actual sex relationship with you. Later, then maybe yes. So don't insist and don't look like a jerk. So don't scare away your lady, Ukrainian lady. Okay. Of course, especially if you plan to have serious long-term relationship with her and desirably to marry her in the future, right? So Alan Weeks, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, what Vatichik? I gave an answer to Renee, no kisses on cheeks. And if you've talked to her for a little while before the date, over here at least, a short hug is okay with much communication. Without much communication, absolutely yes. As I said to Renee, of course, as far as I'm communicating with you, what Vatichik, for almost 1 year, will be soon in October, I guess, will be 1 year while we communicating here on chat. So of course, if by some occasion, by some happy coincidence, we gonna meet with you somewhere, of course, I will give you a cheek kiss and I will hug you. That's of course, that's for sure. So yeah, guys, that depends. That depends. Did you have before any actual communication with her, how close you feel between each other, how warm your communication was, if you pass these frames of formality already. Okay, so that of course, I guess the lady will be also, if it's the desirable meeting, really desirable meeting, and the communication was on that stage, like, oh my God, I want to see you, like tomorrow you're gonna come, oh my God, I won't probably sleep this night, oh, now today I'm trying to choose the dress to impress you more. Of course, in this situation, hugs and kiss to cheek and maybe even more after the date, after romantic supper. And who knows, maybe the passion is so much that you even will prefer to go first of all to communicate closer with each other, and only then you will have romantic supper. But that, guys, also very individual. I believe all of you are gentlemen, and if there is no feeling and you don't see signs from your lady, please try to keep you in hands, be patient, and everything will be fine. Okay, Jacob also. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for coming. Unfortunately, guys, we almost run out of time and I need to show you one more video. So again, don't forget to subscribe, especially newbies to our channel. Don't forget to give me your likes because, guys, your support, of course, help our channel to grow and make the list of our viewers bigger, and that will help us to provide you with new qualified educational material. Okay, and I will show you the short video again without more explanation how this system works now.
Okay, saving the best for last. Because at UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women, and I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 off. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
So guys, I hope everything is clear. I showed you today 2 videos, so the system is understandable for you. Don't miss this chance. Oh, here we are. We have Siren right now. So don't miss this chance to get this $7,500 discount to get all bonuses and all benefits of this membership. So don't forget to give me your likes. Don't forget that also ukrainedating.tv need your support and constant donations. Please don't forget about that, because we still need to cover our monthly expenses. Okay, thanks guys for time spending with me. Thanks for nice atmosphere. Thanks for being active. Unfortunately, there were no today any brave guys who would like to date with me. So tomorrow, if not, I will take it as a personal offense. It will mean nobody want to date me, at least virtually. So I tomorrow probably will start crying just during the live stream. So guys, if you don't want to make me upset, take your costume tomorrow, get ready, drink a shot of vodka if you need that bravery, okay? And join me tomorrow, same time, but at Match Guarantee channel, YouTube channel, okay? And we're gonna discuss and continue the topic: tips, instructions, do's and don'ts while dating Ukrainian women at the early age stage of relationship, okay? So guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. Goodbye. Thanks to everybody for coming.